Oh, hi everyone. I hope you're with me live right now. Today I'm going to talk about 5 ways to get a man to fall deeply in love with you. I'm so excited to share this video with you because so often we're dating a man, we're hanging out with him. Maybe it's the first date, maybe you're on your third or fourth date, but you're really learning how to use your feminine energy tools. And I teach something called your feminine energy mindset method. And this is a method that I've developed where you learn how to take what's naturally inside of you, which is your feminine energy. You're in a masculine energy world, and you're learning how to reawaken your inner girl. So at a very young age, at some point, someone said you shouldn't feel that way or stop crying or something along those lines. And you learned that if you really connected to your intellectual side, your masculine energy, that you would get reward or praise. So, if you made good grades in school or if you don't cry or something like that, you would get rewarded for it. So in our culture, women are actually taught to be anything but women, but little girls, or to feel like a girl. We're actually taught to be more like a man. Now, fast forward to, 20 years into the future, and you're having relationship problems with your guy. And one of the reasons you're having these problems with your man is because you're operating from your masculine energy. And masculine energy is going to create some big, big problems. It's going to create a power struggle in the relationship. So I'm here to talk about 5 ways to get him to fall deeply in love with you and share some of my techniques with that. Starting with number 1, which is embodying feminine energy. Real quick, hi to everybody. I see you all in the comments, and hello to everyone. I see lots of familiar names. So hi to everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I'm with you today. So let's talk about embodying your feminine energy. Understand that you may have an idea of what feminine energy is. If you are an African American woman, your idea of feminine energy may be that of the Caucasian woman. The Caucasian woman may have an idea of what feminine energy is from her grandmother or literature or a book or a movie. And every woman has, of every race and every culture, you know what your feminine is. So a lot of times I will occasionally hear an African-American client said, this doesn't work on Black men. Or someone will say, my guy is from Iran. It doesn't work on a guy like him, or whatever. They'll have an excuse that feminine energy doesn't work on their culture. And here's what I always tell everyone is that you have the egg and you have the sperm. The sperm is full of action. It's making movements. It's traveling. It's pursuing. Meanwhile, what does the egg do in the woman? The egg sits and waits. It trusts that it's going to be fertilized. It trusts that if it's not my turn, it's going to be another egg's turn. And this is in your DNA. This is in your DNA. So I want all of you to just start by embodying your feminine energy, by understanding there is great knowledge in the cells of your DNA. In the cells of your DNA, they know that if you lean back, raise your shoulders up, raise your shoulders down, breathe into your body, slow down your breathing. Allow your birth canal to widen. Allow the muscles and the energy between your hip bones to relax and widen. That's it. Slowing it down, creating space for the man. That area between your hip bones, that is what a man, that's where you receive from a man, right? The only time you give from that area is when you're having a baby or your menstrual cycle. So this is about relaxing and creating energetically space in your body for a man. Okay? So this is embodying your feminine energy, slowing down, being in your body. If you feel tension up here in your forehead and you're trying to go, oh, how do I think up a feeling statement? How do I think up a script? And you're up here, it feels like you're doing math. Drop down into your body, take a moment, put your hand to your tummy and breathe and widen that area. So comments I've noticed have suddenly came to a stop. So that either means my computer is not working with the connection, or it means you girls are slowing down. And I hope it means you're slowing down. Give me a thumbs up in the videos if it's slowing down your energy, just hearing me say these words, giving these prompts. Okay? Now, number 2, you are going to then speak from your body to him. Here's the thing. Someone says, it's okay to feel in my womb. Absolutely. That's that area between your hip bones. You got it. Good. Number 2, we're going to speak from your body to the man. Now, if you want to have a man listen to you, if you want to have him really hear you and really, really get you, and not just hear, I'm disappointed with how you're treating me, or I feel so sad, I feel so hurt, okay? That's one thing you're telling him. But if you can speak from your body and share positive things with him about anything, he's going to listen and he's going to connect to your heart. A man does not connect to you intellectually. He doesn't say, oh, I love this girl because she's so smart and so good with words. That is not why he falls in love with you. He falls in love with you because you can unzip your heart and share this inner girl that you have, that we're waking up inside of you. Talk about feelings from your body. If he hugs you, you say, oh, your arms feel so warm. Oh, I feel so warm in your arms. If he kisses you, I love the feeling of your beard against my face. I love that tickles all over. Whatever it may be, you're sharing what you feel in your body. Ladies, hear me on this one. He wants to hear what's happening inside your body. You're going to feel like a child telling someone what you feel in your body. And there are bills to be paid. There are kids to pick up from school. There are things going on in this world, right? Is everything going to be from your body? I believe you can. I believe you can share everything from your body, and that man is going to hear it, and he's going to connect right to your heart. And you're just going to be this magical woman that, for some reason, when you talk to him, he's just floating on air around you. That's how you make a guy fall in love with you. Okay. The next one, boundaries. Boundaries really help a man see you as a high quality woman, and that you just don't do anything. If he hits you up at midnight, you don't reply within 5 seconds and go, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm free. You have boundaries. Now, a good way to know what your boundaries are, because some of you are so new to this, and I was too, is that you have these boundaries. They're like a feeling in your body, like, oh God, he's, one part of me is super excited. He's texting me late, or he's texting me at all. But another part of me, I don't feel good. Like, I know we're just dating, but I haven't heard from him in weeks, or I haven't heard from him in days, or whatever it may be. So you feel something in your body. So all I want you to do is just be aware of that feeling you're having. Aware of that sensation. So the brain is going to go, well, I better text him. I better look in Adrienne's book and see what she says, or I better go on YouTube and see what this person says to do. Get in your body. Get in your body. And does this feel good to me? Yeah, one part of me does want to drive to your house and have crazy sex all night. Another part of me is like, I feel good when I do it, but I feel really crappy after. That's a boundary. That is a boundary. You tell the man, it would feel so wonderful to be wrapped up in your arms, but it's late at night and I'm really looking for a regular dating relationship. That's how I feel. I did my line in the sand. You are over there, I'm over here. Oh, I know you're hot. I know this would be amazing. I would really like to do that. I'm going to stay at home and get some good sleep. I feel excited about tomorrow. I feel like my body needs some good rest. You see what I'm saying? Now, the next one is talking about letting him lead. I've just seen a couple of questions where someone says generic questions like hi or what's up or how's your day. So this is in my book, 500 Ways to Talk to a Man. This is an ebook. You will download it and have it on your phone, your tablet, whatever. It's a PDF. Most phones have a way to save a PDF. And most PDFs, Adobe PDFs, have the little magnifier glass. So let's say there's a trigger word like booty call or, commitment. You can actually look it up in the book and get a little help, get a little reference, so you feel really confident talking to the man. Hi, what's up? How's your day? These are all translated into, what are you feeling today? Translate them into, what are you feeling? That's what the guy wants to know. He doesn't want to hear your list of, well, I woke up around 9 and then I went to the gym and then my mom called, we had lunch, and then I saw my girlfriends and I have a biology exam later tonight. And then he doesn't want to hear your list of what you've done today. He wants to hear what's going on in your body. That is why that man is reaching out to you. Is this making sense? Is this clicking for you guys? All right. Thank you for all the sweet compliments. I was at the pool earlier and then I had to take my dog to the vet, and so I had to kind of throw myself together for this, so thank you. All right, so boundaries are, I am here, you are there. Here's just what I feel. The guy goes, oh, come on, we did it last week. They're going to muscle you. They're going to work on you. Or, I don't have a lot of time to see you. I have my kids that, all of last week. I know, and I feel so sad. I miss you, yet I'm not going out this late. Here's my boundary. Warmth, be really warm and sweet. You don't have to get an attitude. You don't have to pop off. Warmth, feeling statement, connect to your body. Oh, honey, it would feel so good to be curled up in your arms and watch some TV, yet I have an early day tomorrow. My body needs rest. I'm going to take a bubble bath and feel so good to just have a little night to myself. I miss you. You see, it's perfectly okay to say. All right, the next one is letting him lead. When the guy says, hey, what's up? What's going on? He's leading. He's leading the conversation. This is a good thing. Let him lead. Okay. When a man does anything where he's kind of asking the questions or wanting to figure out what you guys want to do, or maybe you haven't even heard from him for a couple of days, you're giving him the opportunity to lead. This takes time and space because women, we work on a completely different schedule. Our time is, if a guy doesn't text us for 3 days, it feels like an eternity sometimes. To a guy, it feels like it was just a minute ago he texted you. You see? So when you let the man lead, you're letting him come from a place where he determines how fast or slow this is going to unfold. I always talk about baseball games, football games, and sports. I mean, those games last a long time. And there are so many intricate little moves, and guys really love that. They will love a long inning or a pitcher's duel or something unfolding forever. And then you win that one game or you lose it, and then there's another game. And then there's the whole season. They like that. It's in their DNA to hunt and pursue. Let him lead. I hope I'm getting through here. Even though you could jump in and you can make it work. You could call him up. I saw a Matthew Hussey video where he suggested saying, oh, I'm just in my undies ordering pizza and watching a movie. You want to stop by? Any guy is going to say yes, but that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a guy who sees you as a girl in her undies ordering pizza. You see, I want him to see the inside of your heart. All right. The last one to really get a man to fall deeply in love with you is allowing him time and space. Now, I've touched on this one a little bit already, allowing him time and space and the importance of letting a man feel like a man, letting him have his own time and space to do things the way he needs to. We can have conversations like this. We're women. We can have conversations back and forth real quick. Men can't do that. That's why you always say to your guy, didn't you hear me? I just said this. That's why that happens. They don't do language like we do. Okay? So when you allow a man time and space, somebody give me a good example. Something that happens with my husband is it'll be about dinner time and I'll be working or I'll lose track of time and I'll start to feel hungry and I'll go, oh my gosh, it's 7:15. So I'll go downstairs and he'll just sort of, I'm getting really hungry. I'm really hungry. And I go, me too. I wait him out. And then finally, after about the fourth or fifth time he says he's hungry, he says, I'm going to order, Outback or something out there. Why don't we go to Whole Foods and get takeout? And I go, okay, that would feel amazing. I've had a long day. You see how it works? So give him time and space. Allow him to lead. Know your boundaries, ladies. I cannot tell you enough how important it is to know your boundaries and know what you will do and what you don't want to do. Someone in iHeart Love Academy, which is my free group, I have a free group on YouTube called iHeart Love Academy. It's Adrienne Everheart's Love Academy. And I pop in and I answer questions. I talk about classes in there and all sorts of things. Or if you have one of my programs and you have a question, I let everybody learn from it. I'll put the link in there after this video. Someone said, oh, my guy texted me recently and he immediately started talking about physical things. And I didn't want to talk about physical things. I wanted to connect with him. So I used some of your feeling statements, Adrienne. I really connected with him from my heart. And she said, he kept going back to just wanting to talk about getting me undressed and getting me naked and what my body feels like. Okay. So what do you think he's doing texting you? You think he's texting you going, I love this girl. I want to call her up and text with her. No, he's doing something with his body. And it's involving you on the phone. Men love a fantasy. They will have numerous fantasy relationships with women on their phone, some real, some not even real. Men are capable of entering a submarine, going beneath the water for 8 years, and having a soul picture of a woman on their wall. They can do that. I can't do that. I can't live on that little, you see? So don't let a man use you as a text buddy or chat buddy to get his needs met. So this young lady said, I felt so guilty. I felt a little guilty because he wanted to have his fun and I was just talking about my feeling statements. Masculine guilt. They want what they want. And that's perfectly okay. That's what makes men different from women. Women, we will sacrifice our needs for something else. That's why we have babies. It's kind of in our DNA too, to put ourselves last and make sure this other thing is okay first. But just like when you're on that airplane, they say put your mask on first before you do the other person's. So you see how feeling statements are what you want. They're what you need. They're going to connect your heart to that man. He wants to talk about sex and his fetish and his fantasy, or have you whenever he wants to have you, or date you whenever he wants to date you. He wants to have it his way. These are your boundaries. They are the most powerful tool you have with a man, but you can deliver them with warmth. You deliver them with warmth by speaking your body to a man and letting him know what is going on inside your body. Oh, all your sexy text messages are really turning me on. Yet I want to brush my horses and just connect with them. It would feel really good to go out sometime. Let me know. That's it. Stop talking to the guy if all he wants to do is talk about sex and he hasn't even taken you out on a proper date in weeks. Okay. And then back to number 1, embodying your feminine energy. If you're like this and you're leaning forward, your shoulders are up high at your ears, and you're moving, you're doing a million things, slow down. Slow down. Get back in your body. Breathe. Touch your tummy. Breathe. Relax the abdomen. Widen the energy between the hips. All right, so I gave a quick review. I would love to hear anybody's questions. Someone asked my zodiac sign. I'm a Libra. I've had people guess that about me. I'm a Libra. Let's see. First date and online tips from Ragalundi. First date and online tips. So I do have a couple of programs I'm going to recommend. 500 Ways to Talk to a Man. ABCs to Get Him is a program. It is about getting your ex back. And I created it because I noticed about 9 out of 10 women that I worked with, they had one guy they were still kind of liking. So I actually teach you how to rebuild yourself and begin dating again. But also, I teach you how to get that guy back if you want him. And then I have Fem Tools, which teaches you a lot of what I'm teaching you, which is to lean back, listen. I teach you a whole toolbox. This is your Diamond Girl toolbox. Diamond girls get the diamond. We get married. We don't end up being girlfriends forever. So check out Fem Tools. It's a very low priced class. And I teach you all about your goddess toolbox that you want to pack with you on dates. But definitely doing the leaning back and just listening, being warm is a good one. Let's see here. Someone says, can you shine light on why a man doesn't hear us sometimes when we talk? It's really more just about how their brains work. I don't know about you, but I can watch television and I can do something on my phone and I don't miss anything. I have had one doctor tell me that women's brains are a little bit more separated in the back. So that has something to do with it. Someone said, Adrienne, it's so hard for me to feel it from my body. I feel it from my soul. What's the difference? Give me a body sensation. That's the difference. A body sensation. Ooh, I'm feeling butterflies in my tummy. Ooh, I'm feeling tickly all over. Ooh, I'm feeling like some thumping or some rumbling or, what is it you're feeling in your body? Oh, my hands are feeling like ice. And oh, my hands are feeling all warm. In fact, whew, all of me, so warm. What are you feeling in your body? That's what the man hears. Okay. So let's see. I have been dating this man for about 3 months. This is from Gabby. I've been dating this man for 3 months. I want to ask him, where do you see us going? He doesn't text me how he used to. He doesn't open up and tell me how he feels. He doesn't really show affection. So this sounds like you are possibly experiencing a man that's pulling away. Renegotiate the terms and conditions of the relationship. So when you enter a relationship with a man, what you're doing is saying, I agree to what? I agree to be faithful, agree to be your girlfriend. I agree to enter into this for I don't know how long until I become a wife. Maybe you'll ask me to marry you or not. You see how much you're giving up by being exclusive with just that one man? You see what you're having happen? So before you enter a committed relationship, you'll want to work out the terms and conditions. And that means this feels amazing. Of course, I want to be exclusive. How often are we going to see each other? Are we going to take vacations every month or so? Are we sexually exclusive? I really want to be a wife one day. I want you to know that. I'm not really looking to be a girlfriend, but you can date him for a little while. Don't tell him that. Don't say, well, I'm going to date you for a little while and see if he asks me to marry you. But mark it on your calendar and keep up with it. So he's asking if you need to ask, where do you see and getting to know you, yet we don't see each other as much anymore and we don't go out and I feel so lonely and I don't feel like we're on the same page. Then let the guy talk. Let the guy talk. You can go back to, I don't feel like we're on the same page, so I want to go back to keeping my options open. He'll say, keep your options open. What do you mean? And you say, well, I want to be a wife one day. You know, I want to keep my options open. I want to be a wife one day. And that's where he will either clean up his act in about 2 weeks, or you will have to say, I want to be a wife one day. I don't feel like we're on the same page. I'm going to be moving on. Before you do that, I would much rather you want to do that. He'll be so mad. Let him. And just say, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I want to be a wife. The more silence he can have around you in that moment, the better. Let him have it. He's going to have to get mad at the world, mad at himself, mad at you, mad at everything. He might shut down and not call you for about a week. Just let him do it. He's figuring it out. Okay? And he's going to come back with an answer, or he's going to fade out of your life. And you can't control that. That's a matter of time with that one. All right. So I'll take one more question and then I have to go. Let's see here. Someone said, I'm surrounded by feminine energy, help. Suzanne, I mean, I don't know what programs you have, but start mine like Fem Tools, or I really love ABCs to get him back. It's not just about getting your ex back. New Man Manifesto is my most thorough program. It's more than 12 different classes. It's got worksheets in it. Check that out. And it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of slowing down. All right. Last question. How do I keep a man chasing? My man did the most when trying to get me, but I feel like now he has me, he's not putting in much effort. So this is, again, the terms and conditions that you may need to revisit. Before you do that, I would like you to try 2 weeks where all you tell him are positive things. Don't complain about anything. Try for 2 weeks. I mean, if there's something big going on and you have to, you know, something has to happen, but for 2 weeks, really try to tie his heart up. And notice how much you're coming to him and telling him negative things. Even though they're feeling statements, they're just negative. So try being just positive, being warm, lean back. Do not initiate texting or conversation with him, and be warm. So a lot of times women get boundaries confused with not being warm. And a boundary means I know what feels good, what doesn't feel good. I know what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do. Okay. A good analogy is you dip your toe in the swimming pool. It's freezing cold. There's no way I'm getting in that pool. That's a boundary. You see, it's that easy. But warmth means you can still be sweet and kind and, oh, that's so nice. And, oh, thank you. It feels really good that you're caring and thank you if they did something for you that day or whatever. Yet, here's how I feel. If you need to have a boundary, but be positive for the next 2 weeks, tell me what happens. I encourage you, all of you, to do that. I encourage you all to just try as long as you can. Be positive. Do not use a feeling statement to try to get that man to do something. Don't try to control him or manipulate him. If he says no, accept his no. If he goes, no, I don't want to go there. No, I don't want to do that. Accept it. Ooh, I lost you guys for a second. All right, guys, I got to take off. It's been so good to reconnect with you all, and sending you much love today. And I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, just give me a thumbs up and be sure to comment in the comment section if I didn't get to your question. I'll be happy to answer it there. Much love, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Bye.